Hello and welcome to the latest Apex Networks PTS release update for version 2.6.0.0. We're going to look at the changes and updates that are being constantly developed by the software team at Apex Networks and will be coming to your system soon to improve your customer experience. The first is the Development tab on the main PTS screen. Users will now find an Employee menu tab. This new tab will allow users to view the work rota, create a holiday request, record an absence, and record performance of employees without the need to access the HR module. Next, when adding a vehicle to an event, the Event module will automatically create a shift on the planner. Users will notice that the shift planner has been developed further to include a patient transport dispatch tool. This feature replaces the daily shift planner. The PTS system will now work out and display times for journeys with estimated pickups and drop-off times. The solid yellow line indicates the time driving to the patient, and the hatched yellow indicates the time the patient is on board. You will now be able to add loading times to mobility levels. To do so, under Setup, Operational, then Mobility Levels, there is the option of adding loading times to mobility levels. This will allow the system to accurately calculate job travel times. The dispatch tool has now been developed so that it will allow your control room to see where there are gaps in your shift planning and, as such, better inform your controllers to allocate further work or plan crew breaks. Right-clicking the vehicle on this screen will also allow users to add and delete shifts. Next, in the shift calendar, by double-clicking on any shifts from both the shift calendar and the PTS dispatch tool, it will now display a pop-up of the shift. Also new is the ability to delete preset shifts by clicking the Edit Preset Shifts tab in the bottom right of the screen. Users will also notice when creating, deleting or editing a shift, the layout has changed to make it more user-friendly. We have also increased the Shift Notes field to allow more characters to be entered. When creating a job, there is now the option of Other or Unknown to the gender drop-down on both the desktop and PDA. When creating a booking from the PDA, the system will now allow crew to select infection and equipment items from a drop-down selection rather than just free text field. The drug use report has been developed further. The report will now show the crew member and the quantities administered. In this development, Apex Networks have preset the PTS system with CCG codes. Users can also add and create extra CCG codes if needs be. Users may also find this useful to group medical institutions by geographical area. CCG codes can also be linked to a sales account, resulting in booking portal users only being allowed to book jobs in their geographical area. As part of this new version, Apex Networks have also added the ability to limit the number of bookings in a 24-hour period made by each portal user. Also new is a filter to the Scheduled Maintenance Due screen to filter by vehicle status. We have also implemented a new feature to add a flag to fleet vehicles, specifying that the vehicle complies with the Direct Vision Standard DVS. Fleet managers will also have the ability to set up a 5-year maintenance period when creating a maintenance item. This development also includes a report function for fleet inventory checks. This report works in a similar way to the Daily Checks report. The report will allow managers to monitor checks. The fleet planner has been developed further. The report will allow fleet managers to specify a year when running the report. The employee part of the PTS has also been developed. When downloading the rota, users will be given the option of downloading in XLS format in addition to the existing PDF one. We have also added the function to set up automatic emails sent nightly for training packs. These reminders will outline items that are due to or have expired. Also part of the employee development, when adding policies and procedures to the system, users will be given the option to specify which employees are required to read or acknowledge policy documents via the employee portal.